Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling, a new revolutionary force in wrestling YouTube videos.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling, Eric Bischoff's edition. Of course, Eric Bischoff being the general manager of this brand, and the man making his way to the ring now is the same man who on the last episode punched Cody Rhodes in the face during his match with the Nature Boy Ric Flair. As you all saw in the beginning of the episode, Hulk Hogan let Cody Rhodes know that he was going to have his back, and Cody Rhodes wanted no part of it. But obviously, during the match between Cody Rhodes and Ric Flair, we saw exactly why Cody wanted no part of it. As when Ric Flair was able to reverse Cody Rhodes' Irish whip into Hulk Hogan punched Cody Rhodes square dead in the face. He almost caught Cody Rhodes a second shot at the world champion, Psycho Sid, but somehow, someway, Cody Rhodes was able to save it and was able to save his opportunity against Psycho Sid. A second shot at what he's already had that opportunity to have will possibly hold in that Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling World Championship. But we're going to hear from Hulk Hogan right now. And hopefully, he has a pretty good apology for Cody Rhodes.
Well, let me tell you something, Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling fans. Last week, while I was trying to have a back of the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, that's lazy, snotty piece of dog shit Ric Flair from Cody my way, dude. If it wasn't for him, I would have never fought Cody in the face with my hammer or fist jack. But it's all good, because Cody was still able to get the job done. That's all that matters. Now, Cody can focus on getting the world title outside Chosen's grasp. And just to help me focus even more tonight, to show I have your back, I'm going to take care of a problem you've been having for a little bit now. Rick Rude, I'm challenging you to a one-on-one match. Here tonight, on this episode of Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling.
Oh wow, ladies and gentlemen, Hulk Hogan calling out ravishing Rick Rude here tonight on this episode of Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling. That would be interesting to see. Hulk Hogan try to get a little bit of payback from what happened the week before when ravishing Rick Rude and Curt Hennig, Mr. Perfect, did in fact attack Hulk Hogan and Cody Rhodes. But Hulk Hogan is right. This is definitely more of Cody Rhodes' problem than it is Hulk Hogan, because if it wasn't for Rick Rude, Cody Rhodes would have the Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling World Championship around his waist right now, and not that dastardly Psycho Sid. But I don't know, let's see what Cody Rhodes has to say, especially after getting punched in the face by the immortal Hulk Hogan. You gotta believe that he's none too happy after almost having his opportunity taken away from him yet again. I would have to believe that Cody Rhodes can trust Hulk Hogan just about as far as he can throw him.
Hogan, it's just like I told you last week. I don't know why you continue to try to get in my business, but I don't want you to be a part of it. And now you're trying to help my problem? By all means. You want to take on Rick Rude? That's your decision. It has nothing to do with me. And like you said, I'm going to go focus on Psycho Sid. He's going to be here tonight. So I have to focus on Psycho Sid, because I'm going to see him face to face, because I'm going to take that championship away from him sooner rather than later, and it's certainly going to be with no help from you.
Hogan, don't forget your roots, my friend. I want you to remember who made you that star you are today.
Wait a second, who the hell was that? And whose theme music is this? Who is coming out here right now, ladies and gentlemen? Well, I'm not quite sure who this is, but he told Hogan to remember his roots, whatever that means. I don't know that. Oh! It's Classy Freddie Blassie!
If it wasn't for me, there'd be no red and yellow megastar. Hogan, I want to take you back to the top. With me, you can be the world champion. Not this pencil-necked Jeep. So think about giving me a call soon and bring me back to the promised land, so we can get back to the top together. But if Hogan doesn't take my offer, Rhodes, just keep this whole conversation in mind.
Oh wow, ladies and gentlemen, classy Freddie Blassie extending the olive branch to one of his former clients trying to get back into the swing of things and maybe back to the mountaintop like he said, but is he also possibly trying to take Cody Rhodes under his wing? I'm not too sure, but I guess, ladies and gentlemen, later tonight, Hulk Hogan will take on Ravishing Rick Rude. But here's the real question, folks. Is Hulk Hogan going to have Cody Rhodes by his side? He might need that help.
It's time for the Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling Carnage of the Night, presented by DCW Extreme. Go subscribe to the New Age Hardcore Revolution today.
So Dominic probably wants to see what these two men are capable of. And he's going to get exactly that. Done taking the arm to the back now and really stretching that thing. Dragon Lee, though, able to get out of it with that arm drag. And look at this. Hurricane Rana, no! Gets caught with that power bomb on the apron by Pete Dunne. And an X-Plex as well, just to put the exclamation point on it with that knee to the gut. And look at this drop down there by Dragon Lee. Up and over. Catches him. Tilt-a-whirl DDT. And now Pete Dunne looking to go high. Springboard moonsault to the floor. Look at this flip, but gets caught with that sit-out powerbomb. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. As now Pete Dunne back to his feet, gets caught, but no! I thought that was it right there, but Pete Dunne looking for the bitter end. Oh, wait a second! What is that thing? Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, the Beast Mortis! Beast Mortis is here! What is he doing here? Oh no, you've got to be kidding me. Is he another man joining this Dominic Mysterio army? No, you've got to be kidding me. This monster of a man, this beast of a man is now on the side of Dominic Mysterio.
Northeast Pennsylvania, hardcore backyard wrestling. Destruction Championship Wrestling. DCW Extreme. There's only one. We are here for destruction. Like, share, subscribe.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling YouTube channel video. Of course, we are here for Eric Bischoff's episode of Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling, and we are about to have the TOTPW Tag Team Champions make their way to the ring right now as they are set to take on Wes Lee and Zachary Wentz of MSK. The Tag Team Champions, of course, being the team fled by Harley Race, Bam Bam Bigelow, and Big Van Vader. And both of these men, two dominating beasts, two dominating mastodons, you could say, as there is Harley Race holding both tag team championships. And I gotta say, I couldn't be happier to have a man as respected as Harley Race to be holding both tag team championships. But I'm even happier to say that these two monsters are our first ever TOTPW Tag Team Champions. As Big Bam Bam Bigelow just made his way out here, but now you can hear the music of his tag team partner, the Mastodon. There he is, Big Van Vader. And last week, both of these men had a very impressive showing, winning the tag team championships in that over-the-top rope battle royal, and we wouldn't have wanted it any other way, especially with the House of Black just magically pulling out. And folks, like I said, we haven't seen them since. Malachi Black, Buddy Matthews, and of course Brody King. I'd be terrified if I... Wait a second! Wes Lee getting caught out of midair there, trying to go for a step over, twisting plancha, but now look at this, Zachary Wentz with a step over, tope con hilo, right on top of Vader. And now Bam Bam's got Zachary Wentz and just tosses him to the side there, gripping him up by the hair and throwing him out of the way. As Bam Bam tosses Wes Lee back in the ring, and Wes Lee with that step-up kick there. As now Lee As Bam Bam, right where he wants him, goes off the ropes, but gets caught with that big old crossbody there by Bam Bam Bigelow. And I wouldn't want a man the size of Bam Bam just dropping all of his weight on me like that. And look at Vader. Oh, he's serious, taking off the mask. As look at this, Big Van Vader's ready. He's got Wes Lee in the corner there. He's got him right where he wants him. As look at these hammers, these hammer fists by Bam Bam Bigelow. And already could possibly be ending it with this power bomb. No! Zachary Wentz able to save him there. Goes right off the ropes and nails him with that knee there. Zachary Wentz somehow able to stay in this one, able to fight against Vader as Wes Lee off the ropes, but gets caught with a big old clothesline by the big mastodon Vader. Again, almost like hitting a Mack truck. Oh my God, folks. Vader was able to catch Zachary Wentz out of midair and powerbomb him on top of his partner, Wes Lee. As now Bam Bam goes for that enziguri, but Wes Lee catches him with that double stomp onto the back. And Wes Lee's got Bam Bam now. This could be exactly what he needed. Bam! Dragon twist, springboard cutter there to Bam Bam. And a big old standing shooting star. As now Zachary Wentz is wearing down Bam Bam Bigelow. He could have him. Could we see new tag champions here? As now Zachary Wentz off the ropes. Getting caught though. Bam Bam throwing him up in the air and making him land right down on his face. Zachary Wentz, oh, he's in trouble now. Bam Bam Bigelow is feeling it. Bam Bam Bigelow, what can he be going for here? Catches him with that enziguri. There we go, that enziguri he was trying to catch him with earlier, caught him that time around. As now he sends Zachary Wentz off the ropes. Look at this tilt-a-whirl, but he gets caught. Zachary Wentz tried reversing it with a tilt-a-whirl, but he got caught with that greetings from Asbury Park. My God, and this is exactly what these two men need. As Bam Bam dives off the top rope with that moonsault and sends Wes Lee up and over, doing a shooting star to the floor. My God. And now Vader looking to put the exclamation point on the end of this match as he heads onto the second rope with a Vader bomb right down on Zachary Wentz. And that's got to be it. 2, and you better believe it. And still, you're tapped out the Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Vader and Bam Bam Bigelow. I'm sorry, the titles weren't even on the line, but what a victory here from the Tag Team Champions. My God, is there a team that can stop these two beasts? Are we just going to have these men as the Tag Team Champions forever? I mean, honestly, I'd believe it at this point. My God, impressive victory from Bam Bam and Vader, and you got to believe there's more to come. With how many tag teams we have here on the Tapped Out the Pro Wrestling brand, Vader and Bam Bam Bigelow is ready to just tear through them all. And they truly did that with Zachary Wentz and Wes Lee here tonight. Destroying them, manhandling them, squashing these two young men. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. I can't believe it. Well, later tonight, ladies and gentlemen, of course, Psycho Sid is going to be here. And we all know that he will be met by the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And folks, Cody Rhodes is waiting any second now backstage for Psycho Sid to show up with the Tapped Out Pro Wrestling. Whoa, wait a second! Kyle O'Reilly! And Bryan Danielson! What is this? What? A brainbuster Psycho knee combo. Folks, these men are from working hours. What are they doing here? Well, ladies and gentlemen, Kyle O'Reilly and Bryan Danielson trying to make their name as a tag team here on Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling after they had that fatal four-way on Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling working hours. I guess they grew a bond and now are looking to go after the tag team champions. But what does this mean for CM Punk on Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling working hours? Does that mean he doesn't have any friends anymore over there? What's he going to do about Camp Cornette? Oh my God, but folks, I guess Bryan Danielson and Kyle O'Reilly want a shot at Bam Bam Bigelow and Vader, and they came all the way here just to show them that they want a shot. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Well, you got to believe that Vader and Bam Bam Bigelow will not back down from that challenge. And look, There he is, the Tapped Out the Pro Wrestling World Champion, Psycho Sid, who we will see face-to-face with Cody Rhodes later tonight, talking to the general manager, Eric Bischoff. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this part of Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling, the pick fed. Folks, I got a special guest here with me today. From Talkin' Wrestling, we got Danny Vallow.
Hello.
Yes, folks, of course, you know, if you guys want to go check out the podcast right now on YouTube, go take a look. Talkin' Wrestling is where you can find them.
Damn straight.
And now making his way to the ring, we got...
Kurt Angle would say, damn real.
Oh, it's damn real. It's true. It's damn true. This man, I'll tell you what is true, last week won the United States Championship against Carlito, and afterwards he was met by the Ring General, Gunther, and they were face to face.
Well, Gunther wants the U.S. title. He wants the strap. I don't blame him, but Kurt Angle's a big matchup.
And you could see it too.
A tough matchup.
And that's a match that honestly I would love to see, those two athletes going one-on-one, Gunther and Kurt Angle. That would be a very interesting one-on-one match.
I agree 100%. I would have to give it to Kurt, though.
Yeah, I mean...
have to give it to Kurt.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see him dropping the United States gold this early.
He has
into the
all
run.
the momentum. He's an Olympic gold medalist. He's the U.S. champion. He is Mr. America.
Absolutely, and right now he's trying to gain a little bit more momentum with this U.S. Open Challenge. He's defending the championship against a mystery opponent tonight.
Oh, okay. I wonder who it's going to be.
Me too, and ladies and gentlemen, as the lights go out, we're going to find out right now who it's going to be. Do you have any ideas?
I have no... I didn't see anyone back there
Well,
earlier.
I saw Dabbing Jay Rollins backstage earlier.
I hope it's Dabbing Jay.
Honestly, me too.
Hope it's
oh
no.
Oh, the countdown, ladies and gentlemen. It's Y2J.
No way.
Chris Jericho.
There's no way it's him,
It's
right?
gotta be.
It's gotta be.
Well, it's not Bobby Lashley. It's gotta be Chris Jericho. There's the fireworks. Come on now. Who else could this be?
It's gotta be him, right? Unless they're playing with us.
Oh, there he is.
It's Chris Jericho.
The Lion Tamer.
Lionheart Chris Jericho,
Yep.
Y2J, whatever you want to call him.
Hey, it's not Dabbing Jay Rollins,
It's not
but I'll
Dabbing
take
Jay.
it.
I'm a little
will take
disappointed
it.
it's not Dabbing Jay, but I'll take Chris Jericho.
I will say, I was really
Chris
expecting-
Jericho's not even American. He's answering the U.S. Open Challenge.
For real, what's a Canadian gonna do with the United States
He's
Championship?
going to make it the Canada World Championship.
Oh, I sure hope not.
It's going to be like Lance Storm, put that maple leaf over it.
That would be dangerous. I would hate to see a maple leaf on that man's waist. Just in general, if he had like a little maple leaf belt with a big old buckle,
Oh, God.
I don't want to see it.
Oh, God.
But folks, these guys have definitely wrestled multiple times in the past. I mean, you got to believe it,
Yes.
with both men being on Raw at one point and SmackDown within the Attitude Era.
Yes.
But now, we're going to get to see these guys one-on-one, and I'm very excited for this one. Open challenge. I mean, Kurt Angle, do you think he's ready?
I was gonna say you gotta think. Was Kurt Angle ready for this?
Yeah.
An open challenge. He wasn't. He didn't know. He was expecting Dabbing Jay.
He was probably, but you know.
Oh, the referee getting in between the nerves.
Oh my
man.
God! Already they're trying to fight already.
These guys don't like each other. It's U.S. versus Canada if you think about it.
Oh my gosh. Well, I hope Canada does not have a big red button tonight as these two circling one another. We start this thing off, lock up, but
There we
no.
go. Waist lock.
Angle able to send him to the ground and gets him into the guillotine there.
You gotta think. Kurt Angle just do what he does best, wrestle.
Oh yeah, and
But
that's
Chris Jericho is a good match.
oh
Kurt
angle slam. No, roll through. Jericho trying to get the walls of Jericho
The
here.
walls of Jericho. Kurt
Oh.
Angle fighting it.
Beautiful there. Already these two men making this a wrestling masterclass.
Yes.
As Jericho,
Oh wow.
just tossing Kurt Angle out to the outside, right on the
Pushing
apron.
out. Tony the Tiger stepping in.
You know, that's the hardest part of the ring.
That
You get
is
there.
the hardest part of the ring.
Oh, triangle drop kick, sending Kurt Angle to
It's
the
not
outside.
looking good for Kurt here. He's definitely was not expecting Jericho. And Jericho coming right out of the gate.
Absolutely. Now, we just started this thing off, and Angle's already on the outside. You got to believe that's not good as now.
Yeah, I wonder what Kurt's thinking.
Oh, Kurt Angle on the
Thinking of
outside.
the game plan.
Jericho taunting to the crowd as now Jericho sees Angle on the outside. What's he going to go for here? Oh, look at this. Springboard.
A springboard to the
Oh!
outside of the ring. Wow.
Diving crossbody over the top rope to the outside.
Chris Jericho's really feeling it right now.
Oh, yeah. Chris
He is
Jericho.
feeling it.
one of the greatest technical athletes out there today. I mean, you got to believe it. As now, look at this clothesline. Jericho able to get him down for only a second, and a second one there.
Get up, Kurt. I'm gonna be biased. I got to cheer for Kurt.
Oh, look at the back suplex and vintage Chris Jericho.
Yes.
Are we gonna see it? One.
What a disrespectful pin.
Only a 2 count there.
Only a 2. Kurt Angle not gonna lay down for that. You can't keep.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's just mind games.
Oh, but he might lay down for this,
Oh,
the
no.
lion salt. But Jericho's not
taking
even
too much time.
Yeah, not even going for the pin. Oh, trying to go for
Kick.
a kick there, maybe.
Oh no.
Oh! Catches him with an enziguri, and now Irish whip. Oh, kick to the chest there. Angle in trouble. Or no!
Belly to belly.
Belly to belly, Kurt Angle.
Tossing Chris Jericho salad, ladies and gentlemen.
He tossed the salad all right.
The crowd's loving it.
Just like Tyler Rossi would ask his dad if he's ever going to be able to toss a salad. He tossed him right there with that
I
belly
hope
to belly.
Davin J makes an appearance tonight.
I hope so too. You know, I saw him backstage. I didn't know what he was doing. I just saw him eating at the catering session.
He's
of
stuck in
everything
catering.
there. He's stuck there.
Just like these two men are stuck right now.
Yeah, and everybody here in the crowd is feeling it. They love this contest as both men are down.
Both men are down and out.
With not much energy left as Jericho using some of it to climb up, or well, possibly going to climb up to the top rope by the looks of it here.
Yeah. Looks like he's measuring Kurt for something.
Yeah, measuring him up, going to the high-risk district. Look out here, Jericho, what's he feeling? Oh!
Spinning back elbow.
Yeah, and a beautiful one right off the top rope there.
You gotta wonder if that took a lot of energy out of Chris Jericho as well.
Yeah, as both men are down, but now both men back to their feet.
Really feeling the punishment.
Oh yeah, look at this. Ducks the clothesline there from Kurt Angle.
Oh.
Jericho with the shot. As now off the ropes, here he comes. Oh, almost went for that Judas effect, like it's caught.
German suplex.
Oh!
Kurt Angle holding on to Chris Jericho.
He's feeling it.
Oh no.
Are we gonna see a second one? No.
Oh.
Gets him into the ropes, referee.
Smart by Jericho.
Oh!
Come on.
You gotta be kidding me.
Tony the Tiger, how didn't you see that?
He didn't see the low
Come
blow.
on. We saw it from here.
I saw it, you
Yeah,
saw it,
come
we all saw it.
on. The
Folks, now
disrespect.
Jericho keeping the beating on Kurt Angle as he rolls to the outside. Are we going to see another dive here from Chris Jericho? Off the ropes.
Ropes, no.
Look at, oh!
Power bomb.
Catching him there. Uh-oh.
Oh boy. What's he doing?
Oh, you heard it, the primal scream.
Oh no.
Here it comes, over the top.
Wow, Chris Jericho and Kurt Angle are both putting their whole pussies into this match, as Lissy Vallow would say.
They really are. Wow, he dove over the top rope and rolled right back into the ring after using all of that momentum.
This is peak Angle.
It really is. I mean, you heard the primal scream.
Yeah.
It was there. It's now both men on the top rope. Uh-oh.
Oh, and a Hurricane Rana. Frankensteiner.
From the top rope. Put his old pussy into it.
It did.
Now look at Jericho. No. Angle. German. No, gets caught.
Rolled into the ankle lock. Rolling out of it.
Oh, look at.
Going to the walls.
Are we going to see it here? Walls of Jericho.
Right into
Yes.
the walls. Come on, Kurt. Crawl to them ropes.
Angle almost had him with that German, but Jericho was able to roll through, but got caught.
Referee in perfect position to see here. I don't think Kurt Angle gives up, though. He can't give up.
No, he is not giving up that United States Championship.
He won a gold medal with a broken freaking neck.
Look at this, Kurt Angle.
Rolling into the ankle lock.
There it is. Even with the broken freaking neck.
Chris Jericho screaming in agony right now.
Is he going to tap, though? That's the real question. Is he going to tap out?
I don't think so. I think Jericho still got some in the tank.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't tap out. I don't know. He's really got that cinched in. There it is.
Oh, he's tapping. Wow.
There it is.
Kurt Angle retains the U.S. title.
And thank goodness that we still have the Heart of America home with the Olympic gold medalist.
With a broken freaking neck.
Wow, you gotta believe it. What a victory here for Kurt Angle over Chris Jericho, someone that he didn't even know he was going up against.
Both men putting their whole pussies into it, though.
They really did. What a contest here on this episode.
It's like the Olympics all over again.
And this isn't even the main event, folks.
He's crying, just like the Olympics.
He's so happy that he was able to win back his United States Championship. And look at Chris Jericho, who's just spent at this point.
Chris Jericho did put up hard-fought battle.
Yes, he did. He had half of this match at one point.
Look, Kurt Angle's a wrestling machine.
Absolutely. You
He's
cannot
ready for
break
anyone.
him down.
He's ready for anyone.
Full, but wait a second. Oh no, Gunther!
Oh,
Gunther coming out
boy.
here! Running to the ring! Look at this lariat!
There we
No!
go.
German suplex!
Oh my God.
Oh, and he was going for a second one. No!
He's getting out of there. He's smart.
Oh, very
We're
smart.
gonna have to see these two tied up very soon.
Absolutely, for the United States
Yeah, come on.
Championship.
Gunther's making his intentions very clear.
He wants that championship.
Yeah.
You gotta believe it. What the hell?
Unbelievable.
He came bolting out here.
That might be a match for Kurt Angle.
Wow, ladies and
And-
gentlemen, well, thank you for joining us here on the. Wait a second!
Oh!
Jushin Thunder Liger!
Whoa!
And that's Jimmy Hart and Minoru Suzuki.
What is going on?
We saw them last week, folks.
Oh my God!
We knew they were going to make their debut, but what's this about? Attacking Chris Jericho as he puts him to sleep.
Jeez! On the ramp and everything. What's going on here?
Well, we know Jericho was supposed to face Liger on one of the very early episodes, but it never happened. Is that what this is about?
Control your man,
Well,
Jimmy.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this part of Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling. Thank you for joining me,
Of
Danny
course.
Paolo.
Jimmy Hart needs to control his men.
And go subscribe to Talkin' Wrestling, of course.
Yes, of course.
And thank you for joining us here. What the hell is this
Control
about?
your man.
For real.
Hey there, Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling fans. This is Dylan from the Talkin' Wrestling podcast. We give you a weekly deep dive into all things professional wrestling. I'm more of an old school wrestling fan who still gets chills thinking about Hayabusa's high-flying moves, and yeah, I still miss the chaos of ECW and the old school feel of Smoky Mountain.
And I'm Lissy, more of a modern wrestling enthusiast. I lean a little bit more towards AEW, though you can catch me still following WWE as well. I'm all about the elite. Kenny, Hangman, Jack Perry, the Bucks, all of them. They keep the biz alive for me, as well as brought me back kind of like Pepsi Phil 7 years after coming back.
That's right. We're here to talk about everything from classic wrestling history to the most modern angles in the wrestling world. Whether it's the top stories from WWE, AEW, the Indies, if it's pro wrestling news and or history, you're bound to discuss it.
We love discussing it all, from today's biggest stars like Kenny Omega, you know, the best bout machine, to those hardcore legends like Mick Foley or Cactus Jack or Mankind or even Dude Love. Well, you know, whichever one of those. But if you're looking for insight into the past of wrestling, the present of wrestling, or even our thoughts on the future of wrestling, or even if you just need some wrestling therapy, we're your go-to.
Oh yeah, in every episode, we make sure to highlight a Wrestler of the Week, which you can see the list of everyone we've chosen in the past on our Instagram. One of the greats, whether it's someone who changed the game or someone who pops in our head. And don't forget, we kick off each show with a quick check-in about our week. Nothing too fancy, but it gives you a little peek into what we're up to with your backstage pass.
Yep, and that just adds a little personal touch, so it feels like we're all hanging out together, whether you're driving, working, or just relaxing. So if you have the time on your hands in this terrible economy, after watching this Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling video, give us a view and hit that subscribe button. But make sure you don't leave this Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling video. Bryce told me to say that. You'll get all the juicy commentary, fun debates, and maybe a little bit of nostalgia from us. Who knows?
A little. I think that's every episode. So remember, whether you're old school or modern, we've got something for every wrestling fan. So stay tuned and let's keep the conversation rolling, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this part of this episode of the Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling Pick Fed. Making his way to the ring right now is the man who defeated Cody Rhodes at the hands of Ravishing Rick Rude and Mr. Perfect for the Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling World Championship, Psycho Sid. And this man, not only just the master and the ruler of the universe, but the master and the ruler of Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling, after he was able to defeat Cody Rhodes and wrap that championship around his waist. As you can see there, the menacing look of this psychotic man, this monster of a man, Psycho Sid, 6 feet, 9 inches of pure chaos, is making its way to the ring right now as Psycho Sid is set to take on Ron Killings in a non-title match. We're just here to see tonight what Psycho Sid can do in the ring. But last time this man was in a Tapped Out the Pro Wrestling ring, he defeated Cody Rhodes. And, some people would say soundly, but of course, not without the help, again, I must say, of Ravishing Rick Rude and Mr. Perfect. He would not have that championship around his waist if it was not for them interfering. But that's okay, ladies and gentlemen. Cody Rhodes did, in fact, get his rematch. He gained his rematch against Psycho Sid after defeating the Nature Boy Ric Flair on the last episode, with no help of Hulk Hogan, of course. Hulk Hogan almost costing Cody Rhodes the championship against Psycho Sid, clobbering Cody Rhodes right in the face. But now, as we all saw at the top of the hour, Hulk Hogan is looking to take on Ravishing Rick Rude as almost an apology to Cody Rhodes for punching him in the face last week. Well, if you wanted to apologize to the man, why weren't you there when he was taking on this man for the Tapped Out the Pro Wrestling World Championship? If you cared so much, why didn't you stop the championship from getting in the hands of Psycho Sid? I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking here. But Ron Killings already wants nothing to do with the world champion, and I don't blame him. I'm sure when this man stepped into the building today and saw his name on the sheet next to Psycho Sid's, that was not necessarily something he wanted, as we're about to get this match underway. And here we go, folks. The bell sounds and Ron Killings trying to run after Psycho Sid, but Sid caught him with that big boot there, as now he's got his throat right up against that turnbuckle and a big old back elbow. Psycho Sid just wearing down Ron Killings here with a second back elbow there, and looking for a third. Just demolishing Ron Killings here. As now he's got him, pulls him out of the corner, and look at the strength of Psycho Sid as he just walks around with R-Truth, and he's able to do anything he wants to this man. Bam! Dropping him down there. Psycho Sid sending Ron the Truth Killings down onto his back, and my God, what a sickening thud that was. As now Ron backs up into the corner here as he takes a look at Psycho Sid. Psycho Sid, though, might be measuring him, goes for the clothesline. Ron able to duck, goes for the up and over, but no. Ron back on his feet. Look at this big old power slam by Psycho Sid there. Man, ever since the beginning of this contest, ever since the start of the bell, Ron Killings has not been in a great state here, as Psycho Sid has just been able to wear him down, as now he's onto that second rope. And Psycho Sid could be looking, yes, no! Went for a double axe handle, but Ron Killings caught him with that kick to the gut. Here comes a scissors kick, but no! Psycho Sid able to catch him by the throat, and you better believe what goes up must come down. There it is. Psycho Sid with that sickening choke slam, sending Ron Killings almost through the mat there. As now Psycho Sid, look at this, he's got him. He's got Ron Killings right where he wants him, as he's looking to signal the end with that beautiful power bomb that he was able to end Cody Rhodes with. And here it is, bam! Practically dropping Ron Killings right on the top of his head. Man, Psycho Sid, this monster, is just unstoppable, and he's showing everybody here exactly why he is unstoppable. He's undeniable. He is strength at its core, and look at this, 1, 2, and there it is. Psycho Sid able to get a decisive victory over Ron Killings here tonight, but can this man put away the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes for a second time? Well, that, folks, that I don't know. I mean, when you have somebody as determined as the American Nightmare, somebody who is so willing to grab that championship right off of the shoulder of Psycho Sid, I mean, I kind of got to give it to Cody Rhodes, but I don't know, man. This Psycho Sid is just so dominant. He's just so menacing. I mean, look at him. There's a reason this 6'9" monster is the Tapped Out the Pro Wrestling World Champion. And although a lot of people, wait a second. Here comes Cody Rhodes. Well, I was going to say, although a lot of people view his victory as unsportsmanlike, he still got the job done at the end of the day, and he's carried that championship on his shoulder ever since. But Cody Rhodes making his way out to the ring here, hopefully to explain that it's not going to be that way much longer. Because I'm not going to lie to you guys, I personally would love to see Cody Rhodes as the Tapped Out the Pro Wrestling World Champion. I think we need a champion like the American Nightmare. We shouldn't have somebody like this big, nasty, smelly monster in Sid. I mean, come on, the man is like a human pit bull when he steps into that ring. We need somebody with class, and that's exactly what the American Nightmare is. But the American Nightmare, he said he was going to see Psycho Sid here tonight, and he's doing exactly that now. Let's hear what he has to say.
You look real proud of yourself, don't you, Psycho Sid? Another helpless soul left lying under your sheer power, your will, and your ego. Sid, I want you to know the last time that you and I met, you did not beat me for that championship. No. Rick Rude and Mr. Perfect beat me for the Tapped Out Pro Wrestling World Championship. And now you hold the most coveted prize in our sport. And not because you earned it, because you exploited chaos. You're a placeholder, Sid. A footnote in my story, leading me right back to the championship that was taken right out from under my nose by people just like you. Grimy, sleazy, and dirty people. I had to fight through hell and high water just to get my rematch back. I had to beat the 16-time world champion, the Nature Boy Ric Flair, just to get this opportunity again. And everybody has been telling me that you don't beat Psycho Sid. You survive Psycho Sid. Well, I'm not here to survive. I'm here to conquer. You bring chaos, Sid. You bring rage. You bring fury. You bring power. But I bring with me legacy. I bring with me the legacy of Rhodes blood that runs through my veins, that doesn't make me run away from monsters like you. No, my dad always taught me, don't run from those monsters. You put them down. And that's exactly what I'm going to do to you, Psycho Sid, because it's coming, man. Sooner rather than later, it's coming. I'm going to have that championship back around my waist where it should have been on the very first episode. And Rick Rude, Mr. Perfect, and not you can take it away from me. So I want you every night to clench that title tight as you fall asleep. And remember that days away from now, I will be the next Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling World Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen, Cody Rhodes clearly making his intentions known that he will take that Tapped Out the Pro Wrestling World Championship off of the shoulder of Psycho Sid. Well, folks, thank you for joining us on this part of the Tapped Out the Pro Wrestling Pick Fed. Wait a second, that's Shawn Michaels and Diesel.
Great Muda, you thought it was funny to show up where you didn't belong last episode. But I swear, man, you try to come after me like that again. You try to spit that viscous fluid in my face. I will kick your teeth right down your throat, like only the Heartbreak Kid knows how. But if somehow, someway you get past me, well, I'll let Big Daddy Cool tear you to pieces. So I suggest keep yourself in that bad breath you call Mr. away from me. Or the dudes with attitudes. Ooh, we'll break down the Pearl of the Orient.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this part of the Tapped Out the Pro Wrestling Pick Fed. Making his way to the ring right now is a man who made a name for himself last week with a very impressive debut. The Beast Mordos, a man who now has flagged himself with Dominic Mysterio, the Tapped Out the Pro Wrestling Light Heavyweight Champion, Perro Aguirre Jr., and Rhea Ripley as well. And this group that is still nameless has been tearing through the light heavyweight division here in Tapped Out the Pro Wrestling. I mean, I'm sure I can understand Dominic Mysterio's thinking when putting this group together, yet the one guy who realistically is the biggest threat to your championship on your side, so he can keep the championship on your shoulder. That makes sense. Having a guy like Beast Mordos by your side is such a smart move. And he's definitely been using that to his advantage, taking out two of the people who realistically see themselves as next in line for the Light Heavyweight Championship in Pete Dunne and Dragon Lee. And luckily tonight, this beast isn't looking to hit anybody from behind, but tonight he is set to have one-on-one action against Johnny Gargano here tonight, and we're going to see exactly what this beast of a man can do. We're going to see exactly what this monster of a bull man can do in Beast Mordos. I mean, take a look at the menacing stare of Beast Mordos. Take a look how gnarly he looks. The bull ring through the nose, God. I mean, I like to think that this Beast Mordos is some type of bull. I mean, you can tell with the horn on his head and the bull-like face. He's got to be some kind of bull, but realistically, I couldn't tell you what he is. As a man who I know for sure is definitely a human being, but can sometimes show up to be more of a superhero than a human being, Johnny Gargano is about to make his way to the ring here. Johnny Gargano, of course, one of the best professional wrestlers known around the world. He's been doing this for years. He's been known around the internet and now is known here in Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling. Johnny Gargano, of course, on one of the last episodes, had a chance for the Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships with his partner, Tommaso Ciampa, but both men were unsuccessful in gaining the Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championships. And there's the man right there, Tommaso Ciampa. Clearly looking to have Johnny Gargano's back here, as realistically it's 1 against 4 here with Johnny Gargano taking on Beast Mortis, but Beast Mortis having Dominic Mysterio, Rhea Ripley, and Aguaya Jr. on the outside. And although this man, Johnny Gargano, was unsuccessful at gaining tag team gold with his tag team partner, Tommaso Ciampa, tonight he's looking to gain an upper hand on the guy who realistically is the henchman for the Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling Light Heavyweight Champion. So Johnny Gargano, you gotta believe, wants to see himself next in line for that Light Heavyweight Championship. But I mean, realistically, he'll have to get through Pete Dunne and Dragon Lee first. Johnny Gargano, I'm kind of surprised, has no fear in his eyes stepping into this ring with this monster of a man. I mean, I know I would be terrified having to step in there with a man who realistically is unhuman-like. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm very intimidated by Beast Mortis, but I guess Johnny Gargano just has a different thinking ability. I don't know what to tell you here. As Johnny Gargano, as I was stating, getting right in the face of Beast Mortis here, not fazed one bit by this man. And we're about to get this thing underway. Look at these forearm shots. As he sends him off the rope, up and over goes Beast Mortis, and take a look, arm drag, sending Johnny Gargano to the outside. Beautiful there. Beast Mortis, although he's got the size to him, he's able to move around with the agility of most young light heavyweights in this promotion here. And you just saw it with that beautiful arm drag by Beast Mortis. He did it so smooth. He did it so clean. And now Beast Mortis looking to fly, twisting his body through the sky. Take a look at that. Beast Mortis twisting his body in midair to take out Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano here. Very impressive there by the Beast. Like I was just saying, a man his size should not be able to do things like that. As now we're back in the ring here, Beast Mortis looking to measure Johnny Gargano in the corner as he's got him. Look at, step up into Giri, and he's got him around the waist for that German suplex combo, and a discus clothesline as well. Beast Mortis already at the beginning of this just tearing through Johnny Gargano. My God, Beast Mortis, look at him. He really is some sort of animal, some type of sick, sadistic animal. As now Johnny Gargano back on his feet, misses the super kick, goes Beast Mortis, but no, he gets caught with that neck breaker by Johnny Gargano there. As now Gargano has him right where he wants him. Beast Mortis in the corner, up and over goes Gargano. Now Mortis off the ropes, gets caught. Johnny Gargano's got him, up and over, no! He went for that DDT, but he got caught in a fireman's carry position. And Ushigoroshi there from Beast Mortis. Ushigoroshi dropping Johnny Gargano, the back of his neck on his knee right there. As Beast Mortis now has complete control of Johnny Gargano. He's got him exactly where he wants him, in a very vulnerable state. As now Gargano trying to get back up here. But no, oh, back elbow by Gargano, gets up. Beautiful head scissors there, sending him to the outside. And a beautiful dive. Throws him right back in. Gargano! Look at that slingshot spear, able to keep Beast Mortis down for the time being. As Johnny Gargano sizing up the the signal of the end here. That super kick from out of the corner. He's looking to hit it on Beast Mortis here. Look out. Nobody gets caught. Wow, look at the strength of Beast Mortis. Able to catch him out of nowhere from that super kick. Dropping him down on that knee. As if the back has not taken enough damage. Some more wear and tear is being done on Johnny Gargano there by Beast Mortis. And now Beast Mortis taking a look at his handiwork here. He is just tearing down the back of Johnny Gargano here. He's not going to have a spine at the end of this match. Johnny Gargano, though, trying to get his equilibrium back together here. As take a look, Johnny Gargano running forearm there, and a second one. Able to catch Beast Mortis off guard there. And now he's got him. Take a look at this. He's got him in that flatliner position. Flatliner into that second rope there by Johnny Gargano as he's continuing to wear down this beast, and that's really all you can do in a match like this. I mean, what do you do when you're put in there with a literal monster? Spinning back kick, he's caught him up and over. Look at this. Bam! Dropping him down on the face, but he gets right back up. And a super kick. Again, what do you do when you're in there with a monster? A second one, and that second super kick was able to keep Beast Mortis down. As now Johnny Gargano yet again looking for the signal of the end. As he's going possibly for that out of the corner super kick. Johnny Gargano sizing him up. This could be it. Look out. Oh! But he caught the referee. Johnny Gargano was able to catch the referee with that super kick after Mortis was able to pull him in the way. You've got to be kidding me. Beast Mortis pulled the referee in the way to take a super kick from Johnny Gargano as now Perro Aguirre Jr. starting this onslaught of a beatdown, but Ciampa, Tommaso Ciampa able to save the day. Look at this fairy tale ending to Perro Aguirre Jr. Tommaso Ciampa able to save his tag team partner for the time being, but not for long. As Rhea Ripley comes in now, but look at this. She's got Johnny Gargano here. No, you've got to be kidding me. Riptide. And now just so conveniently, the Beast Mortis gets the referee back up on his feet right after that Riptide from Rhea Ripley. And look at this. What is Beast Mortis going for here? He's got him. He's got him right where he wants him. I mean, he can basically just wrap it up already. He doesn't even need to do this. Oh! Dropping him down right on the back of his neck. 1, 2, and that's all she wrote. Ladies and gentlemen, the Beast Mortis. What a successful debut for the Beast Mortis here. Winning in defiant fashion. Just tearing through Johnny Gargano here. Of course, with the help of Rhea Ripley and Perro Aguirre Jr., but man, Beast Mortis was still able to get it done. Very impressive from this beast. I don't even want to call him a man. That's not a man, that's a beast. In Beast Mortis here, as he was able to pick up the victory over Johnny Gargano and get one more win in the column for Dominic Mysterio and his group, his band of bad guys here. I don't even know what to call them. Well, I can't necessarily say band of bad guys because not all of them are guys, you know, Rhea Ripley, but I mean, still, either way, all four of these people are just trying to tear through Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling. They're trying to make it their own, I guess you could say, but again, I can't say it enough. What an impressive victory for the debuting Beast Mortis here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining us on this part of the Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling Pick Fed. What a match between these two. Both men putting it all on the line here, Johnny Gargano and the Beast Mortis. And of course, make sure you subscribe and tap that bell notification so you never miss an upload. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, what a victory. Oh, but take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Backstage, Cody Rhodes is looking to make his way back into the arena here. We're getting ready for Hulk Hogan taking on Ravishing Rick Rude. So Cody Rhodes, wait a second. Cody Rhodes, he's locked out of the building. Cody Rhodes can't come in. What in the world is going on? Cody Rhodes is locked out of the building, folks. Hey guys, thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling YouTube video. I just wanted to take this time to thank Ringside Collectibles for all that they've done for the action figure community when it comes to wrestling. If it wasn't for these guys who started it all, we wouldn't be able to get our hands on a lot of the figures you see nowadays. Now, I'm not sponsored, nor do I have a discount code by any means, but I just wanted to take this time to thank them because, again, if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't see a lot of what we do today. So go ahead right at the end of this video, or hell, even while you're watching this video, and check out ringsidecollectibles.com or wrestlingfigures.com for the most up-to-date wrestling figures in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to this episode of the Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling Pick Fed. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event as we are about to have Ravishing Rick Rude set to take on the immortal Hulk Hogan. We saw it earlier in the night. Hulk Hogan came out here and let Cody Rhodes know that this was going to be a token of respect and an apology to Cody Rhodes for punching him in the face last week in his match with the Nature Boy Ric Flair. And right now, of course, Ravishing Rick Rude, accompanied by Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig, is making his way out here. These two men making a name for themselves very early on here in the Pick Fed when Cody Rhodes was taking on Psycho Sid for the World Championship. These two men interfered at the end of the match to help Psycho Sid become the world champion. We are still not sure if these two are affiliated with Psycho Sid in any way, but they certainly did help Psycho Sid beat Cody Rhodes. And we're hoping that now that Cody Rhodes has a second chance at Psycho Sid, that we do not see that the second time around, because boy, would that be dreadful to see. But folks, something that's not dreadful to see is Ravishing Rick Rude getting ready to take on one of his biggest rivals in Hulk Hogan, the American-made Hulk Hogan. Ladies and gentlemen, this of course is Ravishing Rick Rude's debut match to the Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling Pick Fed, but not debut match to professional wrestling, of course. This man has a long, storied career, traveling the world and making women fall in love with him everywhere, and making the men just want to be him because of how good looking this man is. But not only that, how he's able to back up everything he says in the ring with the moves and the wrestling that he's able to do. But folks, his opponent tonight is one of the most unstoppable forces in professional wrestling. Hulkamania lives here in Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling, and Hulk Hogan is about to make his way out the entrance for this match against Ravishing Rick Rude. What a cocky statement to make the challenge to Ravishing Rick Rude, especially after he knows that Ravishing Rick Rude wouldn't come out here alone, but Hulk Hogan loves a challenge, ladies and gentlemen, and this truthfully is a tough challenge. Having Ravishing Rick Rude and Mr. Perfect in his corner in a one-on-one match here tonight, Hulk Hogan gave himself a challenge. But no challenge is stronger than taking on the Nature Boy Ric Flair, and last week, Cody Rhodes was able to do that and get an opportunity against Psycho Sid, we said not too long ago. But this man almost cost Cody Rhodes said match when he accidentally punched Cody Rhodes in the face. And again, as I stated earlier, now Hulk Hogan wants this match as a token of respect, as an apology letter to Cody Rhodes of sorts. This man is looking to apologize by taking on Cody Rhodes' most recent adversary in Ravishing Rick Rude. Every single person in the crowd tonight, truthfully, is a Hulkamaniac, and you can see it. This man's inspiration has been throughout the wrestling world, and now we are going to see said Hulkamania here in Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling, and I am very excited to see it run wild on Ravishing Rick Rude. And what, truthfully, is Rick Rude going to do when the 24-inch pythons are going to be dropped on him? And they're about to be in just mere moments here, folks. We are about to get underway as these two titans of professional wrestling, these two titans of sports entertainment, are about to take it to one another. And you can see no love lost between these two staring each other down and not looking away for even a second. These two obviously very bitter rivals who have fought in the past. And as the bell sounds, we're about to see it happen yet again as Hulk Hogan and Ravishing Rick Rude circling around here, feeling each other out as we go for the lockup. And take a look here, Hulk Hogan getting the better of Ravishing Rick Rude. He's just a little bit stronger, he's just a little bit bigger, and he's just a little bit more natural than Ravishing Rick Rude. Take a look at him. Rick Rude, you can see it in the early goings. Oh, well, I was gonna say, not wanting anything to do with Hulk Hogan here, but now fighting back. But Hogan able to give him a clothesline, sending Ravishing Rick Rude over the top rope and out to his partner, Mr. Perfect. My God, what a harsh clothesline there by Hulk Hogan, but he's letting Ravishing Rick Rude know that if he believes this is going to be an easy night, a walk in the park, folks, it's not going to be that whatsoever, especially not against the immortal Hulk Hogan. As now Ravishing Rick Rude back in the ring, we are going to get this action underway yet again. But now look at this, Rick Rude distracting the referee. No, you've got to be kidding me. Mr. Perfect giving Hulk Hogan a drop kick, now giving Ravishing Rick Rude the upper hand as he continues these stomps onto the stomach of Hulk Hogan here. And now Ravishing Rick Rude is able to take it to Hulk Hogan. Continuous shots here. Rude being very vicious here with Hulk Hogan, and now taking the do-rag, the symbol of Hulkamania, right off the head of Hulk Hogan here. Just wearing down Hulk Hogan. This man destroying him. Take a look, picking him up high for this beautiful stalling suplex there by Ravishing Rick Rude, dropping Hulk Hogan right down on that back. You can tell Ravishing Rick Rude trying to wear down the neck and the back area of Hulk Hogan. That's the best thing to do, especially with his Rude Awakening finishing move. But now Rick Rude still with the upper hand, has Hulk Hogan right where he wants him, and he nails him with that forearm and an atomic drop and a beautiful body slam combo, just wearing down Hulk Hogan's back. But oh no, look at here. We've seen this before. Hulk Hogan taking these shots from Ravishing Rick Rude, but it seems like it's fueling him up. Oh, here we go. Not good for Rick Rude. Hulk Hogan pointing right at him. Oh no, here it comes. Boom! Look at these shots from Hulk Hogan here. Off the ropes, you know what comes next. Big boot. Oh no, and he's getting ready for that atomic leg drop. Here it comes, off the ropes. No! Mr. Perfect pulling Hulk Hogan from out of the ring and now just taking the beating to Hulk Hogan here. Gosh darn it, you've got to be kidding me. We were having a fantastic match, and now Curt Hennig, Mr. Perfect, rooting it with this steel chair. No, don't do it. Don't do it, no. Not with the chair, no. No, you've got to be kidding me. Mr. Perfect nailing Hulk Hogan in the head with that steel chair, and Cody Rhodes, you saw it earlier, was locked out of the building. So even if he wanted to, he can't come out here to save Hulk Hogan. My God, Rick Rude and Curt Hennig must have had this planned all along. That's why they locked Cody Rhodes out of the building. You've got to be kidding me. We were supposed to have a normal one-on-one match here. Oh, wait just 1 second. I think Cody might have found his way back into the building. Is Cody Rhodes here to save Hulk Hogan? Or are Ravishing Rick Rude and Mr. Perfect messing with us here? Is Cody Rhodes back in the building? He was locked out earlier, you saw it. He couldn't get in the building, but he must have found a way in. Oh, I sure hope so. Hulk Hogan clearly needs some help, and there he is, Cody Rhodes. But Cody Rhodes certainly taking his time getting out here, not really rushing to save Hulk Hogan. I don't know, we've seen it. The relationship Hulk Hogan and Cody Rhodes have isn't necessarily a friendly one. And wait a second, Rick Rude and Curt Hennig in the ring. Oh no, Cody Rhodes taking a look at that chair that Mr. Perfect used on Hulk Hogan. Is Cody Rhodes getting ready to use it? Mr. Perfect and Rick Rude better watch out. Cody's got the chair. But is he gonna use it on Rick Rude, or is he, I don't know, is he gonna hit Hulk Hogan? Is he gonna help these two? I mean, I know Rick Rude attacked Cody Rhodes, but oh, look it, he's helping Hogan here. There we go, okay. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous. And Hulk Hogan being saved by Cody Rhodes, extending the hand. Hopefully, come on, shake his hand, Cody. Oh no, Cody Rhodes clearly still feeling bitter after that punch in the face with his match with Ric Flair. Cody Rhodes still wanting absolutely nothing to do with Hulk Hogan, but clearly saving him here. He had some sort of change of heart. I mean, I guess you could say, but folks, what a match here. Hulk Hogan winning by disqualification, of course. Ravishing Rick Rude and Mr. Perfect almost had the beat down on Hulk Hogan, but clearly Cody Rhodes was able to save the day. Ladies and gentlemen, what a way to end the Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling pick fed. A match between Hulk Hogan and Rick Rude that was honestly entertaining up until the end, and all we can do is thank God Cody Rhodes was here to save Hulk Hogan tonight, because if he had nobody... Oh, wait a second! Psycho Sid! The world champion Psycho Sid coming out here. No, you've got to be kidding me. What are you doing? No! Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, Psycho Sid! Hulk Hogan and the referee running over to help Cody Rhodes. Psycho Sid just powerbombed Cody Rhodes off of the entrance stage. That was a high drop, ladies and gentlemen. A high drop to the floor. Oh my God, that was... Ladies and gentlemen, everybody coming out from the back, the referees, the medical staff, everyone coming out here to help Cody Rhodes. He just got powerbombed off the stage. Psycho Sid, I get he doesn't want to lose that championship, but he just took it way too far. Even Eric Bischoff is out here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us on this episode of the Tapped Out to Pro Wrestling Pick Fed. Oh my God, what just happened?